dropped the case? Sweetheart, why? What's going on? Sweetheart dropped the Togami case. Wait, seriously? Honey, why'd you drop it? Last time we talked, you'd found a lead. I thought you were getting closer. Stress. I understand. But you were so close and... Kaede? If they think that it's too much for them, they really shouldn't keep going. They need to take care of themselves first. We have no choice but to support them in their decision. I suppose. No, I'm not disappointed in you at all, sweetheart. I just worry this will stunt your confidence. You've never dropped a case before. I worry it'll make you think less of yourself. The case is inevitably going to run cold. It's unfortunate, but I don't want you to feel bad about it. It's fine to lose sometimes. Maki, you know it's not about them losing. It's about the justice. A man was killed, and the person who did it's gonna run free for goodness knows how long. He surely can't rest in peace knowing that.
Psh, oh no. Poor billionaire.
Maki!
What? All that man ever did was take advantage of the less fortunate. He built an entire empire on it. He never cared about anyone else. It was always about him and his precious empire. Never donated a lick of his earnings to charity, and scammed people out of all they had left in their wallets. Not to mention he barely paid the people that helped him to get where he is. Or was, rather. Ever think that maybe he had it coming? Maybe you not figuring it out was a blessing in disguise. I wouldn't think too hard about it.
Regardless of how he treated people, Maki, he was still a person. He never deserved to die. No one ever deserves to die. The person that killed him is still a murderer and a terrible person. 2 wrongs will never make a right, Maki. Killing is bad regardless of the reason.
Really? So the truth comes out, huh?
Huh?
I think for a second you forgot who you're talking to.
Maki, you're...
Different? You said regardless of the reason, Kaede. You know what? Here's another thing to consider. Maybe the person who killed Togami didn't want to do it. Maybe they were forced. Maybe they had no other choice. What then? Are they still a murderer and a horrible person? 'Cause, you know, killing regardless of the reason, right?
Maki, I didn't mean...
I'm gonna go out. I'll be back later.
Oh, well, bye, Maki. Love you.
I'm sure you do.
What was that about?
Hello? Estelle, great news. My partner dropped the Togami case. The case is gonna run cold and we'll be in the clear for sure. Well, isn't that nice? Yeah, I'm glad. I won't have to worry about it anymore and...
Maki?
Yeah?
I don't care.
What?
You need to meet me in the next 20 minutes. That's an order.
Okay. At the restaurant?
No. At headquarters.
I don't know where...
I sent you directions.
Alright, I'll be there in a few minutes.
Good. Time is of the essence. Make it quick, Maki. I don't have all night. See you there.
Alright, I'm here. Take a seat. Oh, John, you can go. I don't need a bodyguard, I promise. So, what is it?
Maki.
Yeah? Do you mean it when you say that you would do anything for your partners? Have I not made that clear? I could go without the attitude. Try again. Yes, ma'am. Good. So you'd carry out any simple request that I asked of you to protect your partners? Theoretically. Then bark. What? You heard me. I'll accept a growl or maybe even a whimper if you'd like to be an overachiever. I'm not doing that. Oh, you don't have a choice now, do you? Seriously? Maki, as long as I have your partner's lives in my hands, get your hands off my face. I own you. You are my loyal dog for as long as I have these clutches on you. Do as I say, Maki. You're fucking sick. And you're fucking mine. Now bark. Woof. You know, Maki, your disobedience is starting to frighten me. What do you mean? I've been killing everyone you've ordered me to exactly how you wanted me to. Wow. You have nerves of steel to be able to lie like that. Huh? I know you didn't kill Yumi the way that I wanted you to. I sent an assistant to go and search for her body. She was found in an alleyway with a bullet in her head. So, you were ordered to poison her. There was no opening for arsenic poisoning. There were too many people in that bar. I couldn't even manage without getting caught. Maki, you're an assassin that specializes in stealth. You've killed people in plain sight. You truly expect me to believe that was the reason you didn't poison her? Does it matter? As long as she died, I completed my mission. You wanted her to stop telling people about the agency. She can't do that anymore. Why does it matter so much to you how she went out? Method matters, Maki. It's the last thing people experience in their last breaths. She deserved to go out suffering. Estelle, you made me kill Haiji Toa with more grace. Your point? Be honest with yourself. The reason you wanted her to suffer has nothing to do with the agency at all. It's because you're jealous of her. Are you serious? Serious as death. Yumi was always better than you at everything. She completed her missions more efficiently and with better results. People called us the Big Three because we were supposedly the most gifted ones there. But admit it, you weren't all that talented. You only moved up in the agency because of who your father was. I think you know that too. Maki, quiet. He was always so impressed by her. Treated her like a daughter. Praised her for everything she did. Held her to the highest standard. He rarely ever did that for you, so you're butthurt. You never wanted to teach her a lesson about spreading word about the agency. You wanted to punish her because Daddy liked her more. I said quiet! You know nothing, Maki! God damn it, all I asked you to do was to fulfill one simple request, and you mercy killed her and lied to me! Like you lied about knowing where my home is? Yumi cut out my tracking device. You knew this whole time. My home was never safe! Oh, that bitch. Well, now what, Maki? Tell me what changes now that you know. You're going to be even more of a lapdog because now I know where your home is? You know what, Maki? I've been thinking, and I truly don't know what to do with you. You're disrespectful, and you go rogue when I'm not watching you. The crazy part is, you never would have done this when you were working for my father. Which means that you must see me as an equal. That's a problem. You see, I've tried to be cordial with you. I've tried my very hardest to be fair, but between your mouth and your blatant disobedience, I have no interest in harboring any more sympathy for you. Really? You're throwing a temper tantrum over one mission? One more than there ever should have been. I am afraid that I have no choice. You've obviously no clue how the power dynamic is meant to be shifted. If you're about to say what I think you're about to say, I suggest you don't say it. Your next mission is to kill your partners. No. If you won't do it, then I'll find someone else who will, and that person will care a lot less about how they go out. Your only choices now is whether they die a slow, painful death or a quick, easy one. Maki! Give me one good fucking reason why I shouldn't kill you right now. But Maki, please! You're making a big mistake. You'd really kill a pregnant woman? Oh, please. You really think I'm above that? I have killed several pregnant women and babies. I've smothered them with their own pillows. I've put cyanide in their formula upon your father's sick request. Please tell me why I should give a fuck about you and your unborn fucking fetus. I don't. Maki, please. I take back everything that I said. Please, I just want to see my baby, please. I knew you'd fall for that. SMH. You know, the old Maki would have popped me for sure. This would not have happened before Kaide. Your partners are obviously a cancer getting in the way of your work, which should be your top priority. It's all right, though. We'll return you to the unit you used to be. You have 48 hours to say your goodbyes. If at the end of those 48 hours they are not dead, I'll be forced to take matters into my own hands. Have a great rest of your day, Maki. Sweetheart, I don't understand. What are you being so frantic for? Do you have something to tell me? Yeah, it's okay, spit it out. You know you can always tell me anything, right? Oh? What about the Togami case? Well, yeah, you said it was stress, right? That's okay. Perfectly normal and fine. Sorry for making such a big stink about it earlier. It's really okay. I will support your decision no matter what. Oh? What do you mean that wasn't the reason? You found out who the killer is? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why didn't you report it if you knew the answer? You didn't like the answer? Sweetheart, I'm not following. Okay, I'll go with you. What are these? Security cameras? Why would you... I see. You didn't want us to be in danger because you were investigating the Togami case. I guess I get that. Would be horrible if they came over to our house to, mess up some evidence or something. So, you were gonna tell us about it, but you found something that made you think? Well, can you show me? So, you realize that every time Maki leaves the house at night, a death occurs. That's just pure coincidence. What the hell are you implying? Are you saying Maki's the one that killed Togami? Are you serious? After all she's been through, you'd accuse her of something like that? What about the night of my concert? Yeah, Maki was sick. We were gone. She couldn't go with us because she was sick. That's her leaving the house on that night? What? No, that can't be right. She told us she was sick. She could barely get out of bed all day. Fine. I'll hear you out. But you better have some damn good evidence, you hear me? So, let me make sure I have all of this straight. Maki left to get groceries 20 minutes before Togami was killed and came back 20 minutes after. Yeah, her grocery runs never take that long. You heard about the Haijitoa case going around the... Yeah. And the cameras caught her leaving. And being out within that time bracket. And she faked being sick the night of my concert, and there were gunshots heard in the city while she was gone. She came back 10 minutes after they were reported. I can see why you believe that, but... She tried to discourage you about the dissolving bullet? Well, maybe it was a crazy idea. You found an agency selling them on the dark web. Sweetheart, why were you on the dark web? So they did exist. So the agency connected to the bullet was Maki's old agency. But she isn't a part of them anymore. Yeah, that's true. After she received that phone call from the telemarketer, she's been going out a lot more than usual. Of course, I believe in your detective work, but this is just... It's a really hard pill to swallow. I love that woman, sweetheart. I don't want to believe she's some sort of cold-blooded killer. You think she was forced? Trust me, I'm more inclined to believe that than anything else. She did get really defensive this morning. I don't think she'd ever kill someone out of malice. Shall we ask her about it? Tell her that we know? Or at least suspect? I'm honestly really scared of doing that. I have no clue how she'll react to that. What if she isn't, Then we just accused her of murdering, knowing that she went through such traumatizing things in her past. I feel horrible. But I agree, we have to get to the bottom of it. If she is, we'll find a way to help. I just refuse to believe she's doing this on her own. It has to be something more. There has to be.